What's happening, Scorpio? This your fave, Lana G. This your first time I say welcome. If you are returning, thank you. I'm happy you came to spend some time with your cousin. All right, then, let's get into it. So today we're doing, what's the tea? What's going on? I'm going to pull a couple of cards. I already prayed and meditated for energy of our highest frequency and vibration. Okay, we're 26 seconds into it. Let's get it. Okay, this is for my Scorpios. What they need to know. What's the tea around them right now, Spirit? About 3 cards, please. I hope you all are having a great week. Okay, I got a lot of cards. Oh my God, y'all fighting? Y'all numbing out? You reached your boiling point? You out here in these streets? What's going on, Scorpio? Oh my God. Yeah, this telling me you out here, you fighting, you throwing blows. Communication has collapsed. It's no longer about finding solutions. It's all about winning at all costs. Numbing out. So you could be under the influence. It doesn't necessarily have to be drinking. It could be overeating, overindulgence in food, alcohol, clothes, pornography, sex, whatever's your bag, or I don't even want to say bag, whatever's your cross to bear, you're numbing out, okay? And it's because you reached your boiling point. Like they say, you're not talking, and I get that because if you're not speaking to someone, if they're able to say what they want to say and you're not, and or you did and the other person didn't, it's a lot of emotions there. So I could see somebody, like, as they say, crashing out. Pressure has been building for too long, and the situation's one spark away from full blown convulsion. Let me tell you something. As you get closer to, just say, your destiny, or what you're meant to be doing, there are people who come into your life to make sure to take you off your square. And I just need you to just chill out, okay? All right. You could be getting a lot of attention. You could be partying. If not, you're getting out on social media. You could be on a dating app. I don't know, but you are definitely trying to connect with some other people to kind of like deter and get away from this past energy. Okay, what time is it? Okay, let's hurry up. Like I said, I already meditated over these cards. So get that card for fighting spirit. Okay, this was the Wheel of Fortune, but it was upside down. So this is letting me know that the energy has definitely shifted in this relationship. It is definitely karmic, which even more reasons why you have to be on top of your game and not fall prey to this type of energy, right? Because this type of energy is drama. It's taking you away from your destiny. Remember, I was saying that there are people who come on this path to take you off your destiny, especially when you're getting so close. Why is numbing out here, Spirit? I want to make sure I got the cards up right. Sometimes your girl be doing too much. All right. 5 of Wands, right? So it sounds like somebody want to come out of some type of like arguments, issues in terms of like arguing and fighting. So, and maybe that's true. And maybe you just don't feel like you don't have your voice right now to come out of this type of toxic energy that you're in. And you got to be careful because Scorpios are ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is already a dark and heavy sign. Okay. So I even started with you all today because it's Wednesday, and Wednesday is associated with Pluto. So saying all that to say, watch your temper, right? Watch your temper. Especially if you're under the influence, it's easy for you to go to 1 million or 0 to 1 million. As I say, like I mentioned before, crashing out, it's not that serious. It just isn't, because one little simple mistake can like take you someplace you don't want to be. Okay. Why is this boiling point here, Spirit? Okay. I don't know how I wanted to come out. You know why this boiling point is here? Because the Knight of Swords, this is telling me the tensions are high. Somebody want to speak their truth. Somebody want to say their piece. However, they're not able to be at peace. So because this person, which is you, can't be at peace, you are at your boiling point. And I'm seeing that it's almost like damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? So it's like, what are you gonna do? Okay. Why is this party scene here, Spirit? Right, because you're trying to. It's like I said, you're trying to distract yourself because you have all this other stuff going on. What's the outcome? Give me an outcome from my Scorpios. Okay, following your intuition, temperance, right? Having patience. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. All of these are like good cards for the outcome. Spirit is saying that they want you to follow your intuition. They want you to have some decor about yourself, right? Because we got the temperance, okay? Sometimes we can be in a situation that we just so badly and desperately want. However, it is just not part of our destiny. Not everybody's meant to go with us across that finish line. Spirit is trying to usher in a new opportunity for you, right? You're very intuitive and you know it. And maybe you know that this is what the divine is wanting for you, right? Because we got the high priestess here. And instinctively and intuitively, maybe you are with this person and y'all just have a very telepathic connection. Sometimes, in order to just like not say the wrong thing, sometimes it's just best not to say nothing, right? You could say it, but not at that time, right? Because you need some patience. Sometimes things need an opportunity to heal before we are just so raw with emotions. Because I said sometimes we can say the wrong thing. So Spirit is asking you to just hold out, pull back, you know, rest, recover. Okay. Because there is something that is coming. Now, it could be in this relationship, a Ten of Pentacles, right? It could be with this relationship, but this is something where I'm seeing like a family reuniting. Okay, because this temperance, although it's like moderation and balance, and it could be moderation and balance, especially if you are here doing too much, meaning drinking, smoking, whatever is your cross to bear, you could be doing too much to the point that you need to chill and heal because you are in the process of like losing your family because I'm seeing this Ten of Pentacles. So intuitively and instinctively, you know this, but there is a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new potential if you want it to be, right? And this is all you. I just pulled it like, what's the outcome? So I'm seeing you having your family starting something new after you all have reset. Okay. I didn't mean for it to be so long. I love you. Thank you, Scorpio. I hope you take care, and I'll be back next week for what's happening for the month of May. Peace.